Hey guys, hello, hello, hello. It reminds you of something. What does it remind you of? Reminds you of a fuck-ass puzzle. Oh yeah. I still have to open Max Paint. That's the last thing I have to do. And then we can start solving these fuck-ass puzzles. Okay. I think I might want to stream for like 2 hours today. Setting a timer. Sorry, I have to go somewhere before it closes tonight. But yeah, Professor Layton. Yeah, I have things to do. I always have things to do. Alright. I think we're all set. Let me just make sure the MS Paint thing's not broken. Does that look broken? No. Looks good. Okay. There. Perfect. Okay. This is where I just like writing anyway. Like that one bird puzzle. You know what it does? It does. The one where they shoved that guy in the ground. Hi, Ultramed. Yes, the document. Alright, here we go. Yeah, right? I don't know how that happened to her. Very irresponsible pet owner behavior. Alright, what are the bonuses? I don't know if we looked. Diabolical voice to live on my fantasy. Oh my god. Thank you for typing that. This is loud. Is this loud? I asked that last time and it ended up being fine. It's medium loud? Is that good? Here, we'll hit. Okay. Louder than me at the moment. Is this any better or no? So I can turn it down a little bit. Oh my god. Not a story the Jedi would tell you. While hunting for clues, Layton and the others learn that a livestock contest is about to begin. Before it does, however, they find several scraps of information that may pertain to the Elysian box. Shortly thereafter, the three take a break from their investigation and return to watch the contest. Yep, like nothing fucking happened last time. Hang on. Right? Yeah. He is built like Eggman. Is there not a way to just fuck with audio like right in Desmium? Because I barely have it up at all on my like in my volume mixer. Probably not, yeah, I'm looking at it, I'm not seeing anything. I'll just turn it down a little bit in OBS. Yeah, right, yeah, iPad for a chin, exactly. It's just the main menu music. Okay, good, good. I figured, the main menu music was just, like, really loud, but I don't want it to be, like, too much the whole time, you know? It's just one of those games where it, like, for whatever reason, blasts you when you turn it on. Okay, go to the competition. Wait, did we talk to this guy? I think we did. Might have had the tree puzzle. Yeah, right, yeah, I was like blasting. Chase would be. Okay, where the fuck am I going? You're a new freak, what the fuck? Oh boy, I'm in a tight spot. I wanted to make a clean cut in this board, but I botched it kinda bad. It's pretty much useless that is. Can you think of a way to turn the pieces into a solid square? Yeah, right? Like this guy. I don't know how to explain it, but he has like SpongeBob fish. Yes, yes, yes. I was thinking he looks like my cat is snoring. I can hear her. This. Yeah, the dolphin man. We have an oddly shaped board. Since this board is rather unwieldy as is, you've decided to cut it into two pieces and rejoin these pieces to form a square. Assuming you aren't allowed to flip either of the pieces once the board is cut. Where should you make the cut in order to achieve the above? Wait, what am I doing? Here we have an oddly shaped board. Since this board is rather unwieldy as it is, you've decided to cut it into two pieces and rejoin these pieces to form a square. Okay. Yeah, cut off the top and do an L piece. Yeah, I was thinking it was gonna be like... We have this hole here. Yeah, the infinite fucking chocolate thing. Because there's this here, so... Yeah, if we cut it like that. 1, 2, 3. And then down one. I think it'll just slide right in there. Like that way. But, you know, because it's Professor Layton, something weird and strange is gonna happen.
This should do the trick.
Oh, okay. That was pretty straightforward. There was no tricks there. Easier than it looks, doesn't it? Yeah. Easy. Easy. That did the trick. Thanks, Todd. I can finally get back to building that shed. Did we get on here? I think we did. There's like a maid in here or something. Like, why are his proportions? Exactly this thing. You know what? I would make him as a me to live on my Tomodachi Lake Island. Being turned into a fishman by Eldritch powers. What do you mean you're screenshotting that? Okay. 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 Man, I kind of wanted him to give me a puzzle. For some reason, all the old-timers here are really cagey about the origins of Dropstone. What's happening? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that is pretty funny. It's Albert. Wait, did that other guy have a name? Wait, why do you have another puzzle? What? I just talked to you. His name is Balsa. Oh hi there, I've got another board problem on my hands. Here's the shape I'm going for this time. Dude, this happened like immediately. You got another inconveniently shaped board. This one's even more unwieldy than the last. You need to cut it into 2 pieces so you can reassemble to form a rectangle. Okay. He is the cylinder. I love Professor Layton character designs. They're so good. This has an S in the middle. Okay. So... yeah, right? How did he cut it like this? How did we do this? Well, what I'm seeing here is we have these sticking out. So I'm thinking that they'll fit into these areas. So maybe something like... This is just me trying to visualize this. It's probably not going to be accurate here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2. No, I don't think that'll slide over, will it? Well, if it goes over 2, these 2 will go down here. Then we can go up 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will slide in here. that right? I think this isn't right. This is not it. This will go over. Well, then there'll be a gap here, right? This is not like that. Let me get this in MS Paint. This might be easier to kind of mess with in MS Paint. So, this. Where's the fucking... Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, good enough. Yeah. Truly a work of art. Transparent. Okay. So if we did it like, let's just say like this. I want to see how, oh god, how this will move. Oh, we lost it a little bit. Okay, so yeah, it's not too tricky. Okay. I think it said we can't like rotate anything. Let me look. So we aren't allowed to flip either of the pieces once the board is cut where she cut it. Yeah. We can't flip it, but maybe we can spin it. Okay. Well then maybe what I had earlier might have fit. Something like... have the solution. Okay, give me a second. Can I rotate you? I cannot rotate you. Wait, rotate, nope, wait a minute. It's symmetry again. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. So maybe like here. And then we went like that. This is where I think I was trying to get it in the memo thing, but I was having trouble like seeing what I was doing in there. Like rotate, oh, it's to the left. Oh, wait. Oh my god, smart, 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 smart. Okay. Look at that. You're smart. I don't know why I kept trying to put it to the right. Okay. We didn't have to spin anything. So where was that? That was here and here? Yeah. Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4. The genius. The genius. It doesn't even come back. Okay. goes like this, I think. And they both end up with like the little L thing. These are like the most straightforward puzzles we've had in this game so far. Nice, that was pretty fun. Doesn't explain anything. You're really something else. Thought I'd have to strap this board, but now I can use it to build my shed. The perfect shape for my diabolical box, exactly. Do you think if we leave and come back, we'll have another puzzle? I hope so. No. My goodness, look at this place. Made it back in time to catch the competition. I've been informed correctly, Mr. Anderson is judging the entries. They should be somewhere around here, right? Yeah? Yeah, Alter? My phone's just been playing music for the past day because I can't stop it. Is it at least good music? You can't just mute it? Oh, he broke his phone screen. But like... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah. Checking on to see what's playing, that's funny. What's it playing right now? The two men over there were getting pretty hot under the collar about something. Single line of perfectly white pixels going up the right side. Or just dead? Playing song right now, I was playing Metallica bass. Wait, so the phone, it's been 4 months since you broke it, so is it only white pixels? Like the whole thing is black and there's just white pixels, or is it just like it looks normal, like you can see what you're trying to look at, but it has the pixels. It's like a racing stripe. Oh, okay. Ah, they want me to solve a problem. Here's that part of the screen. Oh, okay. Yeah. My last phone that I had before this one, something in it like overheated or something. Like everything kind of started like turning yellow and like a little green with like pink lines. I was like, wow, that's weird. And I turned my phone on and it was fine. Yeah, the screen got unplugged. Like, it was like that for a while, and then the screen just went dark. Like, I was scrolling Tumblr one night, and it just started freaking out. Like, it kind of like went down into like the corner. You know what I mean? Like, the screen went down into the corner. Like, it shorted. And it's just, like, the screen just stops. Something. And it happened literally, like, 2 months after I finished paying it off, so I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Like, we're just supposed to accept that as normal. Just look at that mangy coat. Anyone with 2 eyes can see that's no bovine of mine. I know what's going down here. Someone swapped out my cow for this lemon. What do you want me to do about it? Can you at least point out which cow is yours? How do you expect me to do that? It's the cow contest. How would, and like you raised this thing, how would you not know? You're supposed to buy a new phone every year, dude. God. I can't. Yeah, never ever repair anything. I don't even think I can open the back of mine to take the battery out of this one that I have now. Which kind of pisses me off. Yeah. You have to get like a tool. Like, you know. Yeah, the battery just doesn't come out on this one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you could just take the battery out. Also, I don't have a audio jack on this one. It's just USB-C on the bottom. Which, like, I was able to get a USB-C pair of wired headphones, and then when I work out, I have a pair of wireless ones, but, like, why are we phasing that out? Like, I don't understand. Use requiring new phones have replaceable batteries? Good, because, like, I shouldn't... If my phone does the thing where the battery starts getting fat, okay, like it gets bloated, I should just be able to fix it myself. It's such an easy thing to do, is just to repair the battery. Like, or replace the battery. Yeah, like, I don't understand. Yeah, the batteries just eventually stop working in a lot of things. Yeah, even if the whole thing works fine, yeah. Yep. Oh, this fella here seems convinced someone swapped out his prize cow for another. I'm telling you, that ain't no cow of mine. My girl was perfect from horns to tail. See what I mean? There's just no reasoning with him. We can't start the contest with him carrying on, but I don't know how we can clear up the situation. Take care of this. I bet the cows would know if any monkey business went on. Of course, why didn't I think of that myself? I'll leave this one to you, Luke. I forgot he can canonically talk to animals. Somebody blonde carrying a corporation would probably help they'll go bankrupt. Exactly. We hate companies. We solve this when we finally be allowed to have a bed. It really doesn't. It's always just the same thing over and over again. Like, we're not innovating anymore. Anything of use. Sure did. If I had to sum up our conversation, it goes something like this. Misinformation. Uh-huh. Okay. It's one of these ones. Okay. 5 cows are grazing at the festival. 2 of them are true moo cows, a breed that only tells the truth. The other 3 are no way cows, a different variety that always lies. Using the following statements from each cow, mark all the no way cows. Tap a letter to mark the cow below it. Yeah, I think because, like, you had to get, like, items that they wanted, and he just didn't fucking want the bed. You write software that helps hospitality businesses run their shit? That sounds really interesting, though. We could have a battery parts out data center. Okay. You know what? Immediately, I just want to put this in MS Paint, honestly. That's just... I don't know. I just have more freedom in that than this. So... Alright, you guys over there. Why are we so zoomed in? Oh, we can only do increments of 50? Alright, whatever. Okay. So, we got 5 cows here. Pretty good. 2 are true moo cows, 3 are no way cows. So 3 are lying, 2 are telling the truth. Okay. There are different companies selling different variations of the same bullshit, none of them fucking work. Yeah. Yeah. Brother's not looking at E. Yeah, it's capitalism, yeah. Okay, so the way that I want to go about this is we'll start with saying you're... Oh, this is not a paintbrush. That is not a good color to use. We'll do pink. Okay. You're telling the truth. That's not very visible either. Whatever. So if A is telling the truth, that would mean that this cow's lying. So D is saying he is a lying, or yeah, he's a lying cow, so that'll make you a true cow. If E is true, then B is false. What does that make C? Well, you're lying, so that would make you true. And we end up with 3 true cows, so that is not it. It's... You have to be a false one. Let me get rid of all that, actually, first. So we know A is false. So if you're false, D is a no way, I promise. That means D is true. If D is true, they're saying E is a no way, so E is an F. If E is an F, B is definitely not a true moo. So you're lying, so you're true. And then C is saying this one is not a lying cow. That would have to be false. Actually, this works. So B and D are the true ones, and A, C, and E are the false ones. Right, we're marking the lying ones right together. Mark all the no way cows.
Let's see if this works.
Hey!
Layton's apprentice.
I've been
again.
thinking about Zero Escape so much recently. I don't know why. I need a new Zero Escape game. I just need to play the Somnium Files, maybe. It's the same writer. But like, I don't know, there's just something about the Zero Escape games, you know? Yeah, they're so good. A, C, and E are no-ways. If you assume each cow to be a no-way or a true moo and run through each of the cow's statements, you eventually realize that, yeah, that's what we did. No 0 time to learn was enough. Yeah. Yeah. I think these two ladies swap places while waiting for the competition to start. I think it should all be sorted out now, though. Betcha, look at that build, that lustrous coat, that soulful gaze. That's my cow, no doubt. Everything's okay by you? Better okay, kid. My darling back, I'm a shoo-in for that blue ribbon, thanks. And the winner of this year's Dropstone Dairy Crown is... Oscar's show-stopping milk maven Mutilda. I don't know, he just does. He just can. Hold on now, you mean to tell me that my sweet Maramoo didn't take first place? Too bad you swapped your cow back. Flabber. Is that his name? If you kept quiet, you'd be the winner. Oh, that's his name. I was robbed. The competition has been rigged, I tell you. He went through all that trouble to his cow back, then ended up losing because of it. But, like, why wouldn't... Like, the other guy would know that that was his cow, like... I don't think we're, like, stealing the win if we didn't switch them. Suppose that goes to show that things in life don't always go as planned. It's gonna take some effort to find him in a crowd this dense. Let's look around a bit. Give me a puzzle. Ever heard the old saying, clothes make the man? Well, from the look of your duds, I'd say you got your act together. Let's try this puzzle on for size. Okay, change of clothes, okay. Men A, B, and C each started off with pants and shirts of a single color. A wore red, B wore blue, and C wore white. Then they were blindfolded and swapped items of clothing. After they took off their blindfolds, here's what they said. No one's shirts and pants matched. Looks like C is the only one of us who didn't keep any of his original clothes. I don't know if I like these red pants. Okay. Change their clothing by tapping on them and assemble their current outfits using the clues given. Wait, what do you mean? Oh. Okay. Right, yeah, that's basically what everybody's like in this. Okay, so A, they're set up. Okay. Nobody's pants and shirts match. Alright. Well, hang on. We know C has red pants. You're not gonna have red pants. No one's shirts and pants match. C's the only one who didn't keep any of his original clothes, so you can't have a white shirt. And no one's shirts and pants match, so he has to have the blue shirt. So that means you can't have a blue shirt. So Steve's the only one who didn't keep any of his original clothes. So you can have the blue pants. Okay, yeah, so nobody's shirts and pants match. He's the only one who didn't keep any of his original clothes and his red pants, so he has to have blue shirt. So, okay. C is good, so we have to get the blue pants off this guy, so you can have the blue pants. No. Wait, no. Wait, I'm confusing myself. So, this actually might be it. Yeah. Because they both have one part of their original outfit. And then the white from C, so actually this is probably it.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Hey!
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
He did it. You know that C is the only one not wearing something from his original outfit, meaning he's not wearing anything white. You know that he has red pants, so his shirt must be blue. Since A and B are each wearing pants for a shirt of their own, you can deduce that A is dressed in a red shirt and B in blue pants. That's subtle, all you have to do is place the remaining white items in the right places. Yeah, let's fucking go. There's nothing tackier than when your shirt and pants don't match. That's fashion rule number 1. I'm wearing a gray sweatshirt and like maroon leggings right now. Yeah, never leaves a diabolical box unfilled. Tacky. Well, what color is your shirt and pants? We're all tacky. We're all tacky here. Yeah, don't you know fashion 101? Goddamn. Rule number 2, no one can pull off sequins. Okay, actually that's true. But with that sweet suit of yours, you're golden. No swanky nightclub will turn you away, I guarantee it. Black shirt and flannel PJ pants. I feel like wearing all flannel, like a flannel shirt and flannel pants would be crazy. Yeah, Ultra, time for your fit check. What color are your shirt and pants? That'd be way too much. No more hint points. Okay. It says find Mr. Anderson. And they were like, he must be around here somewhere. Maybe he's not here. Because we never did manage to meet Mr. Anderson, did we? What a pity, I had a feeling he proposed the lead on the Elysian box. Look at this kid. Blue t-shirt, blue jeans, blue socks. Yeah. He passed Fashion 101, he matches. Everything matches. I'll point him out. Oh, okay. It's true. Alright, I just saw Mr. Anderson around here a minute ago. It shouldn't be too hard to spot with that beard and hat. Yep, he's a real gentleman. He always looks spiffy with his cane and that dapper little bow tie. He doesn't wear glasses, in case you're wondering. Look, there he is now. Alright, well, you have a mustache and a hat. You have a beard and a hat, but you don't have a cane. What is this guy doing? I can't tell what this guy's doing. Can't tell what this- well, that person doesn't have a beard. You can't see this guy's face, but he has a cane. And this guy has a cane. Like here and here. Can't see this guy. I don't think it's that guy. Cane and a dapper little bow tie. Well, it's probably that guy on the very left. Somebody's hat is like blowing away. I don't know whose hat this is. Yeah, on that guy's outfit. But it's probably not you. There's like a hat over here.
Consider this puzzle solved.
There's just a
And
hat
there
over there
we
without
have it.
anybody. Wait, that was him being bald? I thought that the bald was his hat. I thought he had like a newspaper hat. That was his hat. I thought he had his hand up to hold the hat down to stop it from flying away like the other hat did. You know what I mean? What the heck? Why is my Discord splitting? Oh god, Gus is coming home. Apparently the traffic is so bad because they're always doing construction, like every spring and summer here. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's supposed to be bald. The car line is past the intersection by my house. I hate this rapidly approaching. Apparently it was so bad he couldn't walk around along the side of the road, he had to just go behind people's yards, or behind people's houses. God, I hated walking through construction here. Like, it's just impossible. Because there's not a sidewalk. It's just like, you just walk along the shoulder of the road. I used to walk to that restaurant I worked at. Like, I loved it when there wasn't construction, because, you know, get outside, it's nice. But it was always so awkward because people would be driving so fucking slow and I would be walking faster than them. Or like, the construction workers would talk to me and be like, hey, go on the other side of the road. Or whatever, you know. And then I would end up on the wrong side of the street and I would have to cross 4 lanes of traffic to get to work. So, that was fun. This guy looks like he doesn't blink. The one and only, my friend, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? Actually, I'm gonna go unlock the door for him so he can just come in. Okay, I'm back. Thought a man of influence such as yourself might be able to offer us some direction. The Elysian box, you say? Why would you want to go chasing after a thing like that? Okay, wormhole is a new one. That is one I have not heard. Familiar, no, but I do believe my dear mother once searched after the very box you speak of. My birth mother died when I was very young. Mother I speak of is actually my mother-in-law, Sophia. We founded this village way back when, a kinder soul I never met. Sharp too. I married into her family, but she treated me like her own flesh and blood. Seeing how I never knew my own mother, I suppose it would be fair to call Sophia my real mother. Even after my wife passed on, Sophia continued to treat me as one of her own. Mother Sophia looked high and low for that box, but she never did find what she was looking for. She made efforts of her own to search for it. Fascinating. Tell me where Sophia might be now. She left us last year. In her last days, she spent a lot of time holed up in her room writing. Sally never found out why she was so intent on getting her hands on that box. See, I'm sorry for your loss. My mother may have had knowledge of the subject, but she's gone now. And as much as I do, I regret that I could not be more help to you, sir. Not all, Mr. Anderson. I've learned a great deal from our conversation, my thanks. These picturesque. Oh my god, why is this so hard to say? Picturesque. Picturesque. Holy shit. These picturesque hills. I can say it when I don't look at it. I don't know why. I made this box anyway, because, I'm pretty sure that there was another professor that worked at the same place Professor Layton worked at, and he was trying to find the box and he died because anybody that looks for the box dies or something. It's the DS font sync, yeah, probably. These picturesque hills, these happy people, Dropstone has been blessed with so much. Sophia turned this place from nothing into a village full of warmth and camaraderie. Dropstone mustn't ever be allowed to wither and fade like so many other villages. After all, many sacrifices were made to make this place what it is. Hi, Gus. I'm playing Professor Layton. Did you say no? Oh. She is in a fairy slump. You should touch her. She's like, what the fuck? Yeah. Yeah. It's only 71 though. See ya. Oreo, what are you doing? Hi, are you coming to say hi? Yeah. Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You wanna come up here? Yeah. Baby boy. Hey. Given my ramblings, once I start talking, sometimes I have trouble stopping. Enjoy your time in Dropstone and be well. Good day. Oh my gosh. He's sitting on my lap like a little person and he's looking at the screens. Yeah, because I have him leaning back in my arm. Not down. Oh, fuzzy. Yeah. There we go. Live Oreo reaction, yeah, real. He has to come in and scream about the worm. Which he is bringing over here. He's trying to anyway, he has to get it turned around. He has to get the stick turned around. Hey! You're thinking. I can see the wheels turning in your head. It appears this village is inextricably linked with the Elysian box. I also find Mr. Anderson's choice of words interesting. I think he meant by sacrifices. Damn it, Ori, you've stolen my thunder. Why? What happened? What? Oh shit, wait, I missed that. Wait, hang on. A strange plane of existence that boggles the mind and boils the dick. Amazing. Hey. He had successfully brought the worm over. It looks like our mystery only leads to more mysteries. Okay. For some reason, the phrase, "it's a hole in the fabric of my pants," is just stuck in my head. Like, it keeps replaying in my head. Everyone's efforts will be for naught if she misses her ride out, oh my. Maybe women just need more time to get ready for things like this. Why must she make me worry? What are we yapping about? None of your business. We haven't even told the master about what we're doing. We should leave him be. Okay? Yeah, maybe you shouldn't just be saying shit. Like, huh? The place is positively crawling with people, isn't it? Yeah, right, yeah, for real though, like, don't say what you're thinking out loud to my face if you don't want me to comment on it. Oh, Maria! Oh my god, why are you squeaking? I don't know if it's getting picked up. You have great vibes today. Careful, Flora, if you don't watch where you're going, you're likely to run right into someone. It's also new to me, I forget to pay attention when I was walking. I had to change a pace from London. Don't stand around gawking for too long, we might accidentally leave behind. I feel like London would be really crowded. They're becoming unstoppable. Professor, Luke, where'd you two go? Oh no, she's getting grabbed. Professor, Flora's gone. Oh dear, they must have gotten separated in the crowd back there. Let's retrace our steps. It's gonna be awfully hard to find her with all these people about. Where'd that girl have gone off to? Phew. Where did you run off to? Sorry, there were so many people that must have lost you. Turned to look at something before I knew you two were gone. Hey, core activities while just wandering away, yeah. So many people around, who knows, we might have found you again. Hey, you know, I caught wind of something very interesting. I was wandering around back there. What did you hear? That a man named Romeo was asking around for the Legion box. We can track him down, maybe he can tell us something they don't know. I heard from one person that he's been wandering around near the station. Way to go, Flora. That's some top-notch intelligence you gathered out there. She's possessed by the evil Shadow Man, yeah. Oh, we got a puzzle. Meeny, miny, mo. Gosh, I can't decide. Oh, hi there. Do you know I need something? I've heard of the Legion box, but you know a great puzzle about a box. Goddamn. Alright. You have a box as shown below, using the white cubes as standard units. The box is 2 cubes wide, by 3 cubes long, by 2 cubes tall. 2 white cubes are permanently attached to the floor of the box. Now the floor shapes A through D shown below. 3 of them can be placed together in the box, fill it to the top with no gaps. Find the shape that doesn't fit into the box. I'm assuming we can't. Can we not turn them? Can we turn them? Doesn't say anything about not being able to turn them. So, okay, well we can slide C in like this so that it goes over. And then A could like come over and go down over that on that one, right? No, I don't think it could. Go this way. Node S. And then the other one can go. Well, we could lay C flat, right? Lay C flat in there. And then A can be like this on top of it. B could go like that. I don't know if there's a way to get B in there with them though. Say D. It's a weird shape. But like, I feel like that's too easy. You wouldn't fit with the others? Okay. That's what I'm thinking, but...
And now to test my theory.
Ah, okay. They have me second
A
guessing
true
myself
gentleman
so
leaves
much
no
now.
puzzle unsolved.
Because last week there were so many puzzles that were like... They seemed straightforward, but they were like lying to you a little bit. You know what I mean? Sharp thinking. D is the only shape of the four that one doesn't fit. Holy moly, you must be some kind of puzzle genius. You know what? I wonder how many puzzles I've solved in my life, because I play a lot of Professor Layton, and then like the Zero Escape games and shit. Yeah, the golf puzzle, yeah, that was like, I don't know how I feel about that one. It like intentionally hid information. But like, at the same time, if you weren't just looking at like a flat screen, like a flat 2D thing, you probably would have assumed you could move in a 3-dimensional space. Yeah, by omission, yeah. Well, you must be some kind of puzzle genius. Alright, what did you want to know again? I was wondering if you might know anything about the Elysium box. When does the new Professor Layton game come out? There's gonna be one on the Switch, which we are definitely gonna play it. Late 2026. It's originally planned for 2025, but it got delayed to 2026. They delayed it to ensure high-quality development. It's gonna be available on the PlayStation 5? What? Game will be available on Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 5, and Windows PC. Actually, maybe I'll get it on fucking, like, PC, because it's a point-and-click game, you know? There's gonna be... new features, apparently. And by that, it means coin radar, which I guess... if you just miss them, you can see where they are or something. It's gonna have the most puzzles in series history. Yeah, it's gonna be 3D too, that's cool. I think some of the 3DS ones were 3D, but like... they were a little, like, you know, 3DS crusty. Yeah, the migraine inducing 3D, yeah. Never heard about that Sling Box Singers. Hey, buddy. I like playing this game with the mouse though, so I'll probably get it on PC. Unless it does something stupid where it's like, okay, we're gonna release on the Nintendo Switch like 6 months early or something. So I don't know if I could wait. I was gonna say, I feel like you had a puzzle for me, I could sense it. This whole festival is being put on by the Andersons, the wealthiest family in the village. As you're new here, let me dish for a moment. You've seen their place at the north end of town, it just turns your eyes green with envy. Mr. Anderson has a young daughter who's grown up to become quite a beautiful young lady. Yes, her name is Katia, and she's the unusual combination of beautiful and sweet. Also here, she's very respectful towards her father, unlike most youngsters. Oh, kids these days, the only thing they love more than sassing their parents are those oversized pants. Oh man, those fucking kids. Those fucking kids. And sassing their parents and their big pants and their hot chips and their lying. Why do all these people look British? I think they are British. British dogs. I think they are British. Oh, sorry. I do believe I've gone on a rant. Do you need something from me? Ever heard of a rare antique known as the Elysian Box? It's a new name to me. Can't help you at all, so you leave me alone. You just reminded me of a puzzle, okay? Wait, what? Why is she so, like, pissed off all of a sudden? Two boxes shown below are actually the same box shown from two different angles. Using the visible faces, reassemble the pattern of the box by placing the tiles in the unfolded view of the box. Okay, these are the same box. Okay, so... well, we can see that, okay, it's facing up. Hi, Oreo, oh my gosh. This is facing up, so there's gonna be something here. This is on the left of this. So... Oreo. Here. I think I can. Oh, I can rotate it. Because if that folded down, would that end up right? I think that'd be upside down, wouldn't it? It should end up facing towards this. Oreo, what are we doing? Why are we doing that? Come here. Come here. Move the spade up. I think the spade is stuck. The spade is here. You know what I mean? So that is like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, change it back upside down. And then next to the heart is a triangle. Would that go there? Or would that go... I might go on the other side. Yeah, wrong side. Because this is pointing away from it, so this needs to be down here, I think. Yeah, bottom square. Meow, 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 meow. Hi, Oreo. Rotate to the left. Other left. Perfect. Okay. I'm having trouble picturing this. Okay, and then we can see that the triangle is pointing at a man. We did, but they didn't look like this. At least I don't think I've seen them like this. Anytime I've ever seen them, they're kind of like the T. And there's like a bunch of different ways they can unfold, apparently. Yeah, wow, yeah. They always looked like T's. I guess unfortunately I've gone to schools that could afford paper. This is true. My school was suffering. My school was fucking suffering, dude. We have a budget of like $8. Okay, so this needs to end up next to the triangle and the man. So... well... Mario. Pink. Superhero. Yeah, that's crazy. What the fuck? A football field instead of AC. Did they vote for it? And, like, did they vote for the AC? Yeah, sports do bring in the money. The sports ball. Okay, so this is gonna go this way. This is gonna go under. Okay. And then... heart is going... oh my god, for some reason these last two are really hard for me to, like, visualize. I think... like... And you stand up next to the man. We can't see that at all. Oreo's staring at the door. What's he doing in there? The man needs to be upside down. Oh yeah, the triangle's playing in his head. Okay, and then the tree needs to end up like sideways to him. I think it does. Or no. This is gonna go down this way. Close the upper in the top square. Dude, I would never figure this out. Hi, baby. Yeah? Oh. So that puts the circle on that part. And then right under it is the tree. Cannot tell that's a tree. And the man ends up over in this one? Yes. I don't know.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Okay. Oh my god, I would have never got
Wonderful.
that. I would have had to have looked at the cube net thing you were talking about. Was it hard converting the 3D shape of the box into a flat 2D image? Extremely. Thank you for laughing. I'm out of water. I have to get more. Oreo. I know. Oh, I'll get some soon. Don't worry. Well, hang me on the laundry line and call me a bath mat?
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle. You seem like a nice man, so I'll be straight with you. I wouldn't talk about that box in these parts. Oh, why? What's complicated? I've given you my advice, so smarten up and follow it. Can't be talking about that box. Julian, do you have a moment? Certainly, how may I be of assistance? Seems you've done a great deal of investigating today. Tell me, during the course of your inquiries, you didn't hear anything about my daughter, did you? Yes, Katya. You see, she hardly ever comes home since her grandmother Sophia passed away. Sophia and my daughter were very close, and Sophia's death came as a great shock to Katya. You see her. Would you please tell her that her father wishes she'd come home? If a fine gentleman such as yourself delivers the message, she might listen. Fortunately, our train is leaving soon, so I may not be able to be much help at all. Katya is my our only child. She means everything to me, and I'd be forever in your debt if you could help me. What is Katya is all about? That's as good as mine. Judging by her family and breeding. Okay, why did we have to say it like that? I guess she's both beautiful and refined. Professor, get a hold of yourself. Professor, get a hold of yourself. What the fuck? Yeah, literally, like, huh? Excuse me? Luke saying that made it weirder. Nothing. Folks say the freaky box killed whoever managed to pry its lid open. I just found out about it during the course of my travels, but that box isn't what I'm really after. It's so bold as to ask what you're looking for, sir. A phantom town that's nowhere to be found on any map. A place only the chosen may visit. The only way in, I hear, is on the Voluntary Express. That train and its many mysteries have been the subject of my research for years. From what I can tell, this artifact here after the Elysian box is also tied to that town. So, when can we set out for it? How do we even get there? Yeah, that's the detail I haven't pinned down yet. Maybe you whisper a word while you're in the train, then whoosh, the track goes in a new direction. Anyhow, it's probably something like that. I'll just have to keep searching till I find a way in. Probably got a new lead on the Elysian box. It's a bit early to celebrate, but it looks like our journey on the Voluntary Express isn't over yet. Alright, you two, let's start making our way back to the station. No puzzles in the shack. Gonna go to Spirit Track, uh-huh. Look. Nobody else has more puzzles for me. Get back on the train. Oh, he does have a puzzle. Trains aren't ready to move yet, so why are we waiting? Oh, something this puzzle? Oh, what? Oh, lay this sweet puzzle. Sammy has 8 chains with 7 links each. He wants to connect all these chains to make a totally awesome necklace that's a single loop. Killer says he can open and close a single link for $2. Down below, Sammy could open an end of each of the 8 chains to make one long necklace, a single loop. However, that would cost $16, and the truth is, there's a cheaper way to get the same results. What? Wait, what? Hang on. Sammy has 8 chains with 7 links each. Make a loop. Okay. We could open one and put 2 in it. How many are there? 8 chains. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 8. So that's where they're getting $16. Couldn't you do like these ones? I need a hint for this. Hang on. It's gonna give me something stupid for the first one. Number of links in each small chain is a crucial clue to help you solve the puzzle. Okay, well there's 7 links. We have 8 chains with 7 links each, so we have 56? Like... links? Loops? Whatever. Right, where's my fucking calculator? So many notifications, I have to look at it, okay. Same as 8 chains with 7 links each. You must connect all these chains to make a totally awesome necklace that's a single loop. If we put one on each of these... well, that would still cost the same. I think I need another hint. Opening only the links on the ends of each small chain. It said you haven't been opening only the links on the ends of each small chain, have you? Which I kind of was. So if we did it in the middle, then there'd be one down like that. Probably put another one in there. It would, but I think if you like unfold it, maybe it'll like go into like a circle shape. Is what they're kind of getting at. Like spent $16, right? Yeah, yeah. And then it can go in the middle of these. Cause like if you I don't know. Let me get the last hint. Try taking one small chain, popping open each of its 7 links. And using those individual open links to connect the other small chains together. Oh, he's gonna save $2. I think it'll... It's either 14 or 15. Okay, wait, let me... No, it should be 14. Yeah, he's gonna save $2. Right?
And now to test my theory.
Eh,
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Take one of Sammy's 7 link chains, break each link apart, and use them to connect the remaining small chains together. You get the necklace of his dreams for only $14. Yeah, that's not what I was thinking of. I thought it would like unfold. I don't know. But yeah, I guess, yeah. I feel like that would make it a much weaker necklace because you've bent and opened 7 of them now. I mean, like, you would... I guess you would end up opening... that many anyway. You'd end up opening 8 the way he was doing it before. I don't know. Military Express is back in business, baby. Ready to ride, folks. You guys better hurry back to your seats because the train's getting ready to roll. I missed 7 puzzles? Somehow?
Hmm?
Huh? Thank you so much. Hmm?
Why are we just staring?
What's going on over there?
Why didn't he didn't have any expression? He was dot-eyed at her.
I believe we may have stumbled upon Mr. Anderson's dear daughter.
That's one heck of a send-off.
Considering the size of the party, I doubt she's just going on holiday.
Oh, we don't even have all the mysteries. That like town section was long. That was like 2 streams worth of just wandering around looking at cows. I just can't stop thinking about this phantom town we keep hearing about. Could the rumors be true? If I recall correctly, the next stop on this line is the perfectly normal town of Luxembourg. How do I get to the phantom town? That's an excellent question, Link, though I don't have the answer. The Military Express does indeed advertise unknown. The crew will know something about it. Man, I want to get on a train. Oh, wait, that's our room. Hello. Oh, it's your sister's birthday? You don't have to be here if you're busy, you know. You can go be with your sister. You doing anything fun? No, she's chilling. Oh, okay. I should skip talking to that guy accidentally. What's my guy doing? I knew it'd be tough without him around, but I didn't realize how lonely I'd get. Is he happy? No worries, he's doing great. He'll be fit as a fiddle before you know it. Alright, this is the guy we got the hamster from. I was to close up the kitchen, take a break till we get to Luxembourg. Once the train just sounds it's like the trips may want to go rest in your room. Oh, she just came back from work, yeah. Pardon, sir, we're not open for business at the moment. Do visit later. Long unlit tunnel we have to pass through. On the tunnel now, the scenic views our restaurant affords patrons will be visible. Mr. Beluga's wish that all the patrons will be able to enjoy the scenery while they dine. Oreo. Crimes will happen in the tunnel. Yeah, so we're gonna go through, it's gonna be dark, and someone's gonna fucking die. Because, you know, it's a train in a mystery game, so someone has to die on the train. You have so many puzzles. Hey, 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 hey. No, no, no. No, no, no. Come here. Why did we do that? Why did we do that? The scratcher. The nefarious chair scratcher. Johnny and Thomas are each carrying some apples. If Johnny gave Thomas one apple, the two men would each have the same number of apples. Okay. Conversely, if Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, Johnny would have 3 times the number of apples that Thomas would have. How many apples is each of the men holding? What, baby? What? Okay. Would have the same number of apples. If Johnny gave Thomas one. So, I don't know, like... Why are we being so needy all of a sudden? I'm gonna play Worm, is that the problem? Love the worm. Sorry. Oh, the cat is bringing me his toys. He's chirping at it. Yeah, it's worm time. So, I don't know, let's start with like 3. If Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple. Let's say you have 4 and you have 3. You gave him 1. It would have the same number of apples. If Thomas gave Johnny 2, would have 3 times And then you would have 1 and you would have 6. Kill the evil worm. In his mouth. Can we make like a formula? Can we do a formula? Is that what it wants? Okay. I don't think that that is possible because if Thomas had 1 apple only, he wouldn't be able to give Johnny 2 apples. So, okay. If Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, they would have the same number of apples. So... well, they have the same... Can we do X for this? Or do I have to do... This is gonna look like fucking nonsense, I'm sorry. Same number of apples. If Thomas gave Johnny 2... times the number that Johnny has. I don't think I have the first one right. If Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, Johnny would have 3 times the number of apples that Thomas would have. Yeah, I wish for the alien pod puzzle notes. Oh god, yeah. Okay, that was fun though. That was actually like fun to figure out. I liked that one. The alien math system. Okay, if Johnny gave Thomas... Okay, let me start this again. If Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, they would have the same number apples. That would actually be 2. Okay, and then conversely, if Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, Johnny would have 3 times the fucking apples. Okay. This is right. Righter. Oh. He's taking his worm. Okay, so T is J minus 1. And then we have B minus 2 equals J3. I should have done this in Paint. Wario, what are we doing? Why are you on the back of my chair? Oh. He's obsessed. He's obsessed with the evil worm. I know. I know. I know. Can I hold you? Or are we just gonna rub on the desk? I want to bully people who buy advertisements? Like, buy advertisements how? Oh, you mean like a YouTube video or something? Like those ads? I talk about apples with a little money. You're not getting a dime from me. Like a company, yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm making things worse. And then can we flip that back in so it'll be... No, -1. And still? I feel like I just rewrote that one thing over there. 3J minus 2C. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. 3J. I have fucked up there somewhere. I don't know. Let's maybe go into paint. Tying up in the same paint. Wait, Meta Ray-Bans are a thing now? I knew about Google Glasses, but I didn't know about the Ray-Ban, like, the Meta thing. Okay. Need to be that big. Alright, they're each carrying apples. If Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple. There has to be an easier fucking way to do this. They would have the same number of apples. Okay? Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples. Johnny would have 3 times the number of apples that Thomas has. So, you know, the T is that thing, so J minus 1 minus 2 equals 3J. Hello, I'm here, but I cannot stay. Chase, hi! I think Trevor just got home too. Trevor's here to help. He's good at math. Ultra's saying 7 and 5. I don't know how you guys like get the answers from these. This is exactly like the when little Billy was 2 years old and his sister was half his age, like that thing. Like I don't know how you guys figure this out.
Oh yeah, no.
It's the same thing, right?
What do we got?
Johnny and Thomas are each carrying some apples. If Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, the 2 men would each have the same number of apples. Conversely, if Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, Johnny would have 3 times the number of apples that Thomas would have.
Okay. So he's saying that... He said Ultra said that the answers are 7 and 5?
Yeah. I don't know how to get there, though.
So... If Johnny had 7 and Tommy had 5, then yeah, if Johnny gives Thomas 1, then they both have 6.
Yeah, I know why those numbers work. I don't know how to get there. I don't know how to get the numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A minus 1 equals B plus 1. B equals B plus 2. You brute force bodies are 2 numbers apart. I was like about to do that. I was like, man, I can't fucking do this equation shit.
Yeah, you can force it until you find something
Yeah.
that works.
That's why I started with, God, what did I start with? What, 5 and 3 and it didn't work or something?
Yeah.
I should have just kept going.
Like, no, 7 and 5 works, because then Thomas gives his 2 to Johnny, and Johnny has 9, and Thomas would have 3.
Yeah, 9 and 3. 3 times.
Yeah.
What is this even asking me? How many apples each of the men holding? Okay.
This should do the trick.
God, you guys are so smart. Holy shit.
Wonderful.
Woohoo!
B minus 2
Good job.
A divided by 3. 3B minus 6 equals A. Like, I feel like I was getting, like, somewhere with all that shit, but I think I ended up making it worse, like, when I was trying to do equations. Oh, Chase said have a wonderful stream. Thank you. I didn't see that. I was looking at the numbers.
All about the numbers.
The numbers.
The numbers.
Yeah, sometimes equations are too much. So yeah. They made me do that shit in high school, so it's like, well, the default thing I want to do is that, but like you can just brute force it, which is like probably what Professor Layton kind of expects you to do anyway.
No.
Oreo. He was destroying the couch. Okay, so Johnny has 7 apples and Thomas has 5. As you can tell, if Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, both men would have 6 apples. Additionally, if Thomas decided to give Johnny 2 of his apples, Johnny would have 9 apples, which is 3 times as many as Thomas. Or the kids getting all these goddamn apples, right? Yeah. When you were a kid and your name appeared in like the math book and everyone would turn and stare at you. That almost never happened to me, but I had it happen like once, I think. Noir! Oh, now the other cat's being stinky. Hang on. Noir's pissed. She does this thing where, she throws temper tantrums. Like, she'll go into the bathroom and she'll just sit on the bathroom counter and knock everything over, and I don't really know why. So Trevor just picked her up and took her into the bedroom with him, and she was like so disgruntled looking. She had her ears down and was just kind of like hanging out, like, Yeah, for some reason, Trevor came home, so the cats have decided they're gonna be extra stinky. We're gonna shred the couch and the back of my chair and knock everything over in the bathroom for some reason. I can never know peace, dude. Okay. In order to wrap the flower, just like the leftmost drawing, how should you begin your wrapping? Excuse me? Well, you want it... Okay, well, okay. See, there's this green thing going down here. There's a green thing on here. So we want the green thing to end up on top, so I think it's gonna be C or B, because I don't think we want the roll to start with the green thing. You think D? Do I have a piece of paper? This random rubric in here. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna draw a line on the bottom of this with my highlighter. Yeah, probably one of those is what I'm thinking. Because we want that on the, you know, outer part there. Okay. Oh, wait, I have the wrong thing, like, highlighted. Okay, so paper. If we roll it like C, this is at the top, and then this goes like in. Oh, my timer. Yeah, if we did it like that, the line ends up on the inside. So it's not C. B and C I think are the same, they're just upside down. Like if I had it like this and then I rolled this down, that's literally what I just did. So A at the top, and rolling it in, I think will hide it. I don't, maybe I'm doing this wrong. I think my paper's the same shape as theirs. Well, I mean, it's the same shape. Like, the dimensions, maybe I'm fucking this up. When I did it, like, A, the thing ended up on the wrong side. If that makes sense. So it must be D. Because D is down here. And we're rolling from this corner. Oh no, it looks like the line ends up on both sides. Like the line's on both sides of the paper. No, that can't be because the... Whatever, okay. Let me... Is this like really crinkly? I still don't have the right fucking scene up. There we go. Okay. The thing is at the bottom. Roll it down. That is not it. For sure. So I think it's either A or B, actually. We did D. Maybe I should rip this into a smaller rectangle. I think it might be D though, because, okay. So D... The lines end up... Oh, wait, so it's like... It ends up on top, I think. I think it's D. Oh, well, I clicked
This
it.
should do the trick.
No!
Oh,
What the fuck?
my. This one is quite
Oh,
formidable.
man, look at this again. Okay. D. I picked D, so it probably is B or C, and I just confused myself, is what happened. So, if we roll down B like they're doing... I don't think that's it, though. Well, the line ended up on the outside. But not in that top part. So maybe not a B, maybe C? Or, I mean... I don't think it's B. The line ended up on the other side. I probably... You think A at this point? Yeah, I'm getting a hint. Pay attention to the direction and starting point of each diagram fold. Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble picturing this. You did A. Brain thing does end up at the top, I think.
This should do the trick.
Ah!
My, this
Paper
one
did
is
not help me.
quite formidable. Consider this puzzle solved.
Was C.
And there we have it.
That was a hard one. Even with the paper, I should have cut it down to match like the similar size of that. 'Cause a lot of it was just getting like lost. Ow, I don't know what happened, but my toe is like messed up. Cause your feet, it's cause your feet. What do you mean, no? Below are the houses A, B, C, and D, each of which is a different color. Decipher each house's color from the following clues. Okay. Red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house. The yellow tree is closer to the lake than the greenhouse. The greenhouse is closer to the power lines than the blue house. D is either yellow, blue, or green. So D not be red. We know that for a fact. And the red house is closer to the pine tree. Then the blue house. The red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house. Hang on, let's start over. Look, we know that this one cannot be red. And the red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house. I feel like you have to be... Oh wait, you can be red. And you can be blue. Okay, the red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house. This is true. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the greenhouse. I think that's true now. The greenhouse is closer to the power lines than the blue house. The red house is closer to the pine tree than the... Oh my god, okay. There's like a little guy? What is this? There's a little man. There's little men down here. Okay, let me see if this is right. Red is closer to the pine tree than the blue house. Ah, that's okay. We know for a fact that red cannot be D, but it's closer to the pine tree than the blue house. The blue house is closer to the lake than the greenhouse. Greenhouse is closer to the power lines of the blue house. Actually, I think this is it.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Okay.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
The last one made me feel so stupid. Making my head hurt. Oh yeah, me too. Thank you. Let's do one more. Let's do hot weather. Oh god. There is a fellow with very particular rules about when he wears his best hat. When it's sunny, he always wears his hat. When it's rainy, he doesn't wear his hat. When it's cloudy, he doesn't wear his hat unless it's been cloudy for 2 days in a row, in which case he wears his hat on the second of these days. Alright, buddy. There's a chart when this man wore his hat over the course of 1 week. Use the panel to fill in the weather for each day. Keep in mind that it doesn't rain on cloudy days. Okay. So, sunny, he's gonna wear his hat. When it's rainy, he doesn't wear his hat. Cloudy, he doesn't wear his hat and it's been cloudy for 2 days in a row. Well, there's a cloud here that I can't move, so... Hang on. Ow. What is up with my toe? What the fuck? No, because... he would wear his hat on the second of the days, but he didn't wear his hat. So... it could have been... we can't move this one. Because if it was cloudy, again, he would have wore his hat on Wednesday. He didn't wear it on Wednesday, so if it was cloudy, he would have wore it. If it was sunny, he would have wore it, so it has to be raining on Wednesday. That means Thursday it was sunny. Friday... I don't know. Friday... Ow. Dude, there's something wrong with my foot. So there's my pinky toe and then the toe next to it on my left foot. There's like something wrong with it. I don't know what happened. I've just been sitting here playing Professor Lee. I must have been sitting weird. They do that. But ow, what the fuck? It's like very sharp. Oh fuck, my toe. Something's wrong with my toe. When it's sunny, he always wears his hat. So he would have to be sunny on Thursday, I think, if we're going like this. Sun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's happening. I think this has to be rainy too, right? We can't see the Saturday that's over here, but it could have been cloudy. I think that's the only way this makes sense, because, okay, so if this was a cloudy day, he would have wore his hat, but he didn't, so it has to be rainy. And that means that this has to be sunny, because he wore his hat. Then there's another day where he didn't. So, it could have been cloudy or it could have rained. It could be one of those. It's one of these two. And then we don't have another cloud, so no matter what, it has to be a sun. And then he wore his hat these 2 days. But he didn't wear it here, so this had to be sunny. Because if it was 2 clouds in a row, he would have wore a hat on Tuesday. That has to be sunny. That means that has to be like that. That has to be that.
And now to test my theory.
Hey.
Ah,
Yay.
wonderful.
We did it. Excellent. If you assume that the Sunday shown was the 2nd cloudy day in a row and figure out that your friend wore his hat out that day, the rest of the solution just falls into place. You know, but you can't, it doesn't tell you how to get to that assumption. You have to start with the Tuesday they gave you. They didn't really lie. It's just like, you have to assume that because of everything from Tuesday over. But it's wild. Like, you couldn't just assume that without starting on Tuesday. So I just said, oh, fuck it, yeah. Like, he cares a lot about when he wears his hat. this goes.
I'm not so good at moving and stuff.
I'm not so good at moving and stuff. Can I make you go faster? I think we need another item. Big Chungus walked 12 steps but didn't reach his goal. What the fuck, Big Chungus? Yeah, I'm missing something between the house and the apple. Yeah, tragic. I've used a lot of hit coins in this game. I know I used hit coins in the first one, but I feel like I've been using a lot in this one, like holy shit. Apparently I found 38, so... I've used 15? That would be... yeah. Ow, my dough, what is happening to me? 38... Oh, 25, I'm stupid. I've used 25. But yes, I have to go do a couple errands. Good stream, thank you! Sometimes participating in the puzzles made me feel so dumb. Like the box thing, and then the apple. The apple puzzle. They're hard. Some of them are really hard. I think I saved this game like 8 times, so it should be good. But, yeah. I think that's gonna be all for today. Sorry it was kind of shorter. It was still like 2 hours. But yeah. See you guys. Good night. Goodbye, goodbye.
I can see that I will have to teach you how to be.
Okay, sorry. I have this on shuffle and like this hasn't popped up in a while. Yeah. Okay, goodbye for real now. Goodbye, goodbye.